Hey guys, Jody here. Thanks for joining today. Today's tutorial is on our superhero. So assuming you've already warmed up, we're going to jump right into it. We're going to start at our beginner level and work our way up. Okay? So our first superhero is going to be from our hips and from standing. You're going to open up the fabric hip distance apart, lift your heels up high, tiptoe forward. Now tiptoe forward right into your hips. So the fabric is resting onto the hips. Hinge slightly forward so it locks in place in between the thigh and the hip. Reach one arm back at a time. I prefer my thumbs up. I find I can get more lift from my chest with my thumbs up. Again, you want to be warmed up for these positions, right? It's a lot of shoulder rotation. Some people don't have that kind of rotation and go thumbs down where you won't be able to lift as high. So I invite you to play with this and see how it feels. Now the next thing you'll do, you'll either walk back to your rigging points, or if you're ready to fly, you're going to lift the legs up and back behind you. Keep the legs pressing away so you're one long line of energy. You have your core engaged, the legs are engaged, everything is lifted up. So I'm going to show you now that difference with the thumbs down. This is as far as I can come up versus up here. I'm more like a bow position. Coming out of this, I'm going to slide my hands down to my bum, release the feet down, and come into a down dog. So that is your first superhero tutorial. Now we're going to take it down to the ground. We're going to start first with our legs bent. Again, we always start with our more beginner level and then work our way up. Not saying this is beginner, but you know what I'm saying. We're going to come into a single wrist wrap the arms around, thumbs in toward the center, and then hands wrap up. Now you want to make sure that you have enough space in between your hands for your hips. So we're going to go through a little bit of conditioning here. First thing is to press through your feet, lift your hips up just a little bit, and then lower them back down. Good. Now the next time we lift our hips up, we're going to give a little kick. Kick up and down. Now you always want to land on your feet, not on your bum. Okay? And again, we're going to kick up, and let's see if you can pause for a moment with your legs up. So almost like time stands still. We kick up and we lower down. Good. So if you're able to do that, then I invite you to try the next one. Next one, lifting the hips up. We're going to kick our legs up and over. Hips up, we kick up and over. The fabric is onto the hips. Now, our hands are in this funky position. You need to switch your grip. Remember what we talked about. Thumbs up, thumbs down. See what feels good for you. Now, coming out of this, slide the hands down. Your downward facing dog. So that was your level 1 of your kicking over. Now we have a few other variations as well. 1, you could stay in this curled up little ball like this, like I am. 2, you can extend one leg out and keep one leg bent. And then our third level will be straight legs. So I'll show you all 3. Knees bent, keep into a little ball, and we come around. Switch the hand grip. Our next one leg straight, one knee bent. Point your toes, it always looks prettier. And we go up and over. I think that's my favorite one. I think that for me is probably the most graceful too. And now the third one is pure strength. Okay? Legs straight out, point the toes. Make sure you're underneath the rigging points. You're going to lift yourself all the way up and around. Switch the hand grip. And there you have it for your superhero. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoy.